guys, welcome back. So, oh, I gotta bring that in. So, legend flies. I'm all muddy. So today's lesson is red-eared sliders. So, I'm cleaning out the turtle ponds today, or some of them, because we had some western pond turtles that are going to be going to their new outdoor home because they're native here in the state of California. However, red-eared sliders are not. So, I wanted to do a little 101, or not 101, whatever you want to call it, a little educational video on red-eared slider ownership. First, a lot of people will find red-eared sliders. I gotta find this guy. We'll find red-eared sliders in the stores. Sorry guys, come on. I could find one so easy before. There we go. You'll find them in the pet stores. Usually like Petco, PetSmart, stuff like that, and they're usually about 4 inches. There are some stores that sell them the size of a silver dollar. It's illegal, even though when they put for educational purposes only, it's technically still illegal. There's a reason why. Way back in the day, being that small, toddlers and infants used to put them in their mouth thinking they were candy. So they stopped selling them that little. So unfortunately, the stores that still sell them, or the flea markets that still sell them like that, they're actually causing children to possibly be at risk. But anyway, they're this big. Beep. Yep, they're this big. And they're super duper cute. Okay, so this is a hatchling. Well, not necessarily a hatchling, but that's about the size that they are. So, everybody wants them when they're that little. When they start getting to be about this big, nobody wants them. Okay? Nobody wants them because now they've outgrown their tank and they no longer want them. The problem is that they get to be this big. They get huge. Okay? By the time they're done full grown, guys, they get to be about the size of a dinner plate. Now, this is a 1,000-gallon pond that they're in. These guys don't make great indoor aquatic pets in a little 10-gallon or 20-gallon or even a 50-gallon tank. Do not believe the store when they tell you that they will only grow the size of their tank. That's a lie. They're like your kids. You cannot stop them from growing. They will continue to grow until they reach their full potential, which is the size of a dinner plate. So when you buy a tank and you get a filter, the filter system normally does not work very well because they poop and pee in their water. Therefore, they carry salmonella, extremely high salmonella. That's why they don't sell them that big. Get it? Kids put it in their mouth, they get sick, salmonella. So these guys, what we do is pump their tanks out. We use this. We pump out the water and we replace it with fresh water. Now, these guys cannot get out of this pond. They have a decking area up there, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to be rebuilding it. We're going to be redoing it, but they cannot get out of this this pond. And even if they could, they can't get out of my yard. But they can't get out of this. They can get out of the pond to come out and bask because they still need sunlight. They need to come out. They still need to, even though they're aquatic, they need a place to come out. So now, while I'm showing you this, I am going to tell you the situation with red-eared sliders. So there you go. So that's their little area. So this is their pond. Okay, they have a little area over here that they can come up to get up on, and then they usually hang out on that. It's an old kitty kitty swing slide. So we're going to be building a new deck around this whole entire thing and cleaning it up some. This deck's pretty old, and I have a soft shell over there in that green thing. Where is it? That green thing right there. That's got to be cleaned out. I have a soft shell in there. So anyway, so the deal with red-eared sliders. Okay, so red-eared sliders are non-native species to California. They are from the East Coast area. They are non-native here in the state of California, and unfortunately, people have a tendency to release them when they no longer want to keep them. The problem with that, guys, is it's illegal. Okay? So it's illegal to release non-native species in the waterways of California. So what happens is when you release those, they affect the wildlife and the native species in those ponds. They kill off fish, they kill off frogs, they kill off pond turtles. So they do a lot of damage to the natural wildlife. There are thousands of these guys released, and they are in the natural waterways of it all over the state of California. People find them all of the time and just re-release them thinking it's a turtle got out of the water. Don't. Find a rescue in your area. Give them to the rescue in your area. If that rescue won't take them, try to get in touch with somebody that will. We're one of the only other rescues in the state of California that still take red-eared sliders because they are invasive. Sometimes Fish and Wildlife will just put them down, euthanize them because they are invasive. So don't release them. If you want to make sure that they don't get euthanized and you want to make sure that, you know, they don't get hit by cars or anything else for that matter, do not release them when you're tired of them. Better yet, do your research before you even go get one. Because a filter isn't going to take care of the dirty water and the smelly water, and they're stinky. They're not the easiest pets going. Again, they make great outdoor pond pets if you have a man-made pond of your own in an area like so. See, mine's all fenced in. They can't get out. So if you have an area like that where they can, you know, have a good old time and be fenced in and enjoy themselves and all that stuff, then that's fine. But if you plan on doing it as an indoor pet, or your kid wants the turtle because it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, don't get it. I'm begging you, don't get it. They're not the easiest of reptiles to take care of. Yes, they are considered reptiles. They are not the easiest animals to take care of because of the fact that they are dirty and stinky. And they carry a lot of salmonella. So if you're handling them on a regular basis, you must wash your hands regularly. So again, these guys are not native to California. Do not release them in the waterways when you're tired of your pets. It is illegal, and if you get caught by Fish and Wildlife, there is a heavy fine. Not to mention, they are invasive and they are affecting our natural native western pond turtles. So guys, please try to find a rescue that will take your unwanted red-eared sliders. Believe me, I really don't want your turtles. We don't really adopt these guys out. We really don't find homes for them. They stay here for the rest of their lives, or however long lives they may have, because of these reasons. We've only adopted out a few, and that's because people have had outdoor ponds, and you know, we have gone and looked and seen and so on and so forth. So we have adopted some of them out, but at the same time we have made sure that they are in a secured area and not, you know, going to be able to get out of that area and get back into the waterways. So Joe just is getting ready to leave now. He's taken 3 of the pond turtles we had in here to a new natural spring pond on a private property, to a woman that is actually taking a lot of native species on her property. She has a huge area. It's basically like a sanctuary that she's willing to take any native wildlife. He's bringing some garter snakes over there to be released and stuff, and also the 3 pond turtles, that are going to be going into the pond that she has made sure has a natural spring flow regularly. So again, guys, if you don't want to deal with all of this mess, please do not go and buy one. Matter of fact, stop buying them at Petco and PetSmart. Maybe when people stop buying them, they'll stop selling them. So again, guys, please, again, do your research. It's always about the research. Research your red-eared sliders. They are, again, not native to California. They are invasive here. And do not release them. Find a rescue that would be willing to take them. Hope you learned a little bit of something. There's not much really to tell about red-eared sliders. Oh, and by the way, they can be extremely aggressive. That's why they kill the pond turtles. They can be aggressive. They'll go after babies. They'll even go after their own kind if they're too small. They will eat anything. They'll eat meat. If you put it, they'll eat dead stuff. Okay, so they'll eat anything. So just remember, you know, do your research before you decide to adopt any animal or buy any animal for that matter. So again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, see you later, alligator.